On this adventure, we travel further into the Mojave Trails National Monument. We check out another one of the Desert Training Center camps and an old abandoned World War II airfield. We also travel on a portion of Route 66 into the Cadiz Dunes wilderness area and Old Woman Mountains. It's going to be a great adventure, so thanks for watching. Well, it was another fantastic night. You guys ready to hit the trail?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's go. This is the original headquarters for the OX Ranch that was founded in 1894 by the Rock Springs Land and Cattle Company. And at one time they had over 10,000 head of cattle on a 50 square mile fenceless range. The ranch finally closed in the 1990s when it came under control of the National Park Service, who's now trying to restore it as a residency for artists. This next location is actually for sale. Got a nice above ground water tank. Baby stroller there on the left. So this might need a little work to get it move-in ready, but you know what they say about real estate. Location, location, location. It even comes with a boat, its own fuel tender, and other miscellaneous vehicles. As I'm getting ready to retire from my 7 to 5, I think this could really be a possibility. So we're heading out into the middle of the desert to what is, I believe, called Camp Essex. So this is where another World War II camp, one of Patton's camps out here in the Mojave Trails National Monument. And there's supposed to be an airstrip out here. Or at least the remnants of an airstrip. We'll see if we can find it. As you can see, this road is not very well traveled. So looks like this is it. I think we found it.
So this is the old World War II airstrip?
Yes, it is.
It's amazing it hasn't been overgrown. I don't know if maybe it's still being used or maintained at least.
I don't know. I mean, oh, this is actually cement right here. Oh yeah, there's another one here. There's actually 2 airstrips.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, here's runway number 2. Look like a good place for lunch?
Yeah, it works for me.
After a quick lunch, we decided to drive down this runway that was built over 80 years ago to prepare the airmen and soldiers for the conflict in Europe and Africa during World War II. So this is one of the taxiways, I guess. They parked their planes. Hopefully we can find a way out of here. Here we go. Piece of something, a hood. It's a hood to something. Another tank. I wonder what those were used for. Actually, there might have been pipes to keep the road from washing out. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe some sort of culvert, or I don't know if they had anything where they had smokestacks or any need for that or not. I don't know.
These things still have the glass insulators on them.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
It can't be an active line, I wouldn't think.
I wouldn't think so either, especially with an archaic insulator like that, but maybe, I don't know.
So this is a reservoir used part of Camp Essex. There's several of these out here in the middle of the desert. See if there's any water in it. Wow. That's pretty cool. After exploring the sparse remains of Camp Essex, we decided to head to the town that it was named after. So this is the historic Route 66. The section through the Mojave Desert follows the National Old Trails Hwy, and sadly, as you can see, it is in significant disrepair as they failed to maintain it over the years. Fortunately, we're able to make it through to Essex, California. In its heyday, Essex was home to a cafe, tire shop, school, and post office, which is still present. And their claim to fame was free water they provided to travelers thanks to a well built by the Auto Club of Southern California. We turned off Route 66 onto Danby Road and then followed the old Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe railroad tracks to Cadiz. So this is what's left of the town of Danby, California, founded in 1883.
Well, that's just Danby.
I got a horn. It's amazing. These trains have been traveling these tracks for 140 years.
That's amazing. I got a honk too.
We next made our way to the Cadiz Dunes wilderness area, which is also inside the Mojave Trails National Monument. Now, these dunes might not be as big as some of you've seen before, but the fact that they're so remote and rarely visited makes this worthwhile. After checking out these incredible dunes, we're back on the trail heading south towards the town of Chubbuck. The foundation actually looks fairly new. Chubbuck, California is named after Charles Ingalls Chubbuck, who purchased the limestone claims in the area in 1921. A little stairwell up there, or something up here too. So this is what's left of the town of Chubbuck. It was opened in the 1920s as a mining town. They mined lime. But one time it said it had as many as 40 buildings, school, post office. Uh-oh, I'm not sure if this is a road.
My Gaia map shows it's a road.
Looks like we're on somebody's property. I think we need to back up.
Copy.
If it was a road, it's blocked now. So this turned out to be the Salt Products Company that is producing salt products out of Danby Dry Lake. Now I don't know the last time they were here, but it's clear that it's still being used, though not very regularly.
What an odd collection of stuff.
Yeah, it is.
We then made our way north along the east side of Old Woman Mountains Wilderness towards Painted Rock Springs.
All right. If you can tell me what the heck this was, really appreciate it. Still got a little shiny chrome on there. Engine long gone. Look at the front end. Yeah, so that's really impressive. They're able to make it out here. Now, granted, they didn't make it home, but they got this far. Looks like the airbag's deployed. So we're at the Old Woman Mountains Preserve.
So this area is preserved for the indigenous people that used to call this area home. Old Woman Mountains is truly the heart of the Mojave, rising 5,300 feet from the floor, and was known to the indigenous people as Sky Island. Our plan had been to camp here, but I didn't realize that no camping was allowed in the preserve, so we had to head further north in hopes of finding at least an equally a beautiful spot.
Careful. Our evil steers are out again.
Copy.
It's amazing to me in this remote and harsh desert environment that they're still able to graze cattle. After setting up camp in Carson Wash, it was my turn to cook dinner, and I was excited about making pizza out on the trail.
So tonight we're trying something new.
Okay. Oh,
We're going to try and bake a pizza out here in the trail. So let's see how it goes. Coleman Oven is set up. Let's get it heated up. At home, it took about 10 minutes to heat this bad boy up. Let's see what it takes out here. So we got the oven preheated. Gotta let it actually cool off a little bit. Just open the door, let all the heat out. All right, let's make this happen. So I baked my own crust. It's called bobalee. My grandma Bobalee gave me the recipe. Use a little parchment paper. Get some sauce going here. All right, Keith, this one's yours, so let me know how much sauce you want.
Oh, wait, forgot a very important ingredient. A little bit of olive oil. All right. Pizza sauce.
A tad more. That'll work.
Good. Looking good. Parmesan. Good.
No more. I like Parmesan.
All right.
That works.
Parmesan. Some mozzarella. Pepperoni.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Look good?
Yeah.
Let's check the oven. Okay, we got the oven at 400 exactly. Put this bad boy in. Okay, moment of truth here. It's been 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Let's take a look at it real quick.
I think 2 more minutes.
Yep, I agree. Another 2 minutes, I think should be perfect.
What do you think?
I think it looks good.
Okay.
Careful, might be hot.
Might be hot. Mmm. Oh yeah.
The best pizza you've ever had camping?
Best pizza for camping ever.
Nice.
That's good. That's actually really good.
Let me give it a shot here.
That's pretty good.
That is good. And that took 10 minutes to heat up,
Yeah.
and then another 10 minutes to cook. Not a bad deal on a Coleman stove. This trip has been fantastic. Spent the night last night in Mojave Trails National Monument. Never been back here before, and pretty awesome, pretty impressive. Please share in the comments what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like. Any tips or comments you have on my camping setup, and love to hear from you. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.